Communicating and setting your boundaries.
Yes.
That there is something that I can do and not do. Because in Kenya, everybody has a freedom of worship. And no one should even force you that, you should do this, you should, wear the hijab, and you're a Christian.
That's
true. And also, for me, it's just the way you communicate and what you stand for.
This is Kingdom Conversation, a place where we talk about God. This is a place we encourage you. We give you real life stories. We do not present perfection to you, but we take you through the journey of becoming, the journey of finding your purpose.
God has called us in different areas of life. We will be looking at how do we make it work so that we are not burnt out.
In our conversation, we are going to emphasize on those people who are meant to become and also to serve.
Welcome to Kingdom Conversations, a place where we are called and we are becoming. Today I'm your host. My name is Celine, and I'm joined with my powerful sisters. To my right,
Jessica Nitaya.
And to my left,
Pamela Omondi.
Yes, so today we are going to be talking about work-life balance. Yeah, work-life-faith balance. Is it something that is possible? Are you able to balance between faith and work and life at the same time? Is it something that you are struggling to balance with? Is it something that you feel like at times one part is draining you and the other part is going on well? Is it something that you're able to balance and have them going hand in hand together? And I will be posing some of those questions, and I will start with my sister Jessica. Do you believe work-life-faith balance is realistic, or is it just a myth that people say, oh, you should be able to have a balance between your work life and your faith? You should strike a balance. Do you think it's something that is possible?
So probably maybe I'll just brief it up that sometimes it's possible and sometimes it's not possible because different circumstances can happen, probably sickness, pregnancy, so sometimes work balance, it's a 50-50 thing, because sometimes if you give 100% to your work, it means that probably maybe the remaining percentage to your spiritual level, to your you as a parent, it's going to fail. So it's just a matter of circumstances. Sometimes it might happen or sometimes it might not happen.
Okay. Thank you. Sister Pam, do you have something to
I would say that yes, it can work. What you need to do is to have a priority. At any particular time, there is that which is most important. When you are at work, you should prioritize working. When you are at home, you should excel in your family, with your family. Then as you serve God, you should also do it with your all heart. So it's a matter of priority at this particular time. What is the priority? Where I am, what should I prioritize?
Wow, thank you. So prioritizing on what should I do at the right time. And I would want to pose a question to all of us in terms when it comes to work, life, and faith balance. Remember now you are here and you get a job. You're a Christian, you're born again. Then you get a job in maybe a Muslim organization where before they open for business, they have to pray to their God. And everyone has to come to worship that God. You are maybe in the different religions. How are you able to balance and also still stand out as the Christian that you are, so that you're not compromised at any given point? I'll start with you, Pam.
So when it comes to faith, faith it's just good to set things straight. That me, I'm a Christian, and I cannot bow to other gods. Yeah. So there is no way that God, in His love, in His power, and in His in all that God stands for, that God can just lead you hamper. You have to, unless you're being tempted, and when you're being tempted, you must know that this is a temptation, so that you stand tall and overcome it. Yeah. So if it is my about my faith and work, bowing to another god is a no. So that is where I draw the line. So if it is a job that I have to worship, you look at the Bible, the life of the 3 Hebrew brothers, or the life of Daniel. Look at Daniel. He has a job. He is so good at his job. And the king even likes him and wants to promote him. Then we have his colleagues. They feel jealous and they want to they want to set him up. But he knew that I'm being set up, and he knew very well that these people are following me and they see me worshiping my God. But he still worship. So when it comes to your faith, draw the line. Yeah.
That's powerful. That's powerful. Thank you for that.
Yeah. For me, it's just, communicating and setting a boundaries. That there is something that I can do and not do. Because in Kenya, everybody has a freedom of worship. And no one should even force you that, you should do this, you should, wear the hijab, and you're a Christian. And also, for me, it's just the way you communicate and what you stand for. Because sometimes you might be communicating in a bad way, and then, it does not give a good picture of a Christian. But if you communicate with your own standing and the way you operate at work, they will definitely, understand and also respect your grounds.
Wow, that's so powerful. So know where to draw the line and stand for the truth in a very respectable and in an honorable manner. Wow, that really is powerful. And as we were having this discussion, I'm just tending to think about a person in a compromising environment whereby at the end of the day they have to steal from the employer. You have to steal some cash from your employer. You're a Christian. Everybody does this, and everyone keeps telling you that if you can't beat them, join them. There is a point where you draw the line as a Christian and let people know what you stand for. You cannot keep saying that I love God, but the environment that I am in, I'm not able to serve God the way I want. It is important that you make clear who you stand for, so that people honor your God. Daniel made it clear where his stand was, and at the end of the day, everyone wanted to worship the God of Daniel. So make it very clear who you stand for. I would move to the next question quickly, and I would want to ask this question. What does balance look like for you in this current situation? What does work, life, and faith balance look like for you?
For me, is when you're able to do the 3 and you feel satisfied. That satisfaction. You feel satisfied about your work. You feel satisfied about your life, your family, and you also feel satisfied that me and God, we are good. So I call that a good balance.
A good balance. There is satisfaction. And remember, when we are doing all this, we are not talking about perfection. That level where you're feeling satisfied. I am doing well in my life, in my faith, and at my workplaces. I'm in the right standing with God. That satisfaction, I think it's something that needs to be reckoned with. My sister Jessica, do you want to add something?
Yeah, especially in the corporate world, for me as the HR assistant, sometimes the balance can be really tricky. But the way I can feel that indeed this is a work, faith balance is whereby I've been able to meet my targets at work. And if not, at least see or check better ways of how to rectify that. And also to ensure that if I'm required to be at to attend the church service on Monday, I'm there. Yeah. So that during the evening, when I sit, like I'm being able to see that indeed today I met my targets and today I went to church. There is that fulfillment within myself.
Wow. Thank you so much for that. That is so powerful. Sister Pam, have you ever felt like one part of your life was suffering because of another?
Yeah.
There is work, there is life in faith.
That one will, yes, it has, and it comes with maybe passion, what you're passionate about. You know, there are these three things: work, life, and faith.
In faith.
What are you passionate about? You cannot say that I'm passionate about all of them. There is that part that really touches your heart, that you do with all your heart. You don't even need to get pushed or struggle with it. Yeah, so at times, that is quite a challenge. It makes that balance feels weak.
That's very true. Sometimes you feel like when you worship in the house of the Lord, you feel whole, you feel fulfilled. You feel like you're now pursuing your purpose.
That is your purpose.
That is now your purpose. You have identified. Then you get too much on this other side, and the other side starts to suffer. And then also at times you might find that you're doing a job that you feel satisfied. Or maybe you're doing a business that takes all your time. You feel so good when you're doing it. Everything is all about that business. Everything is all about meeting those clients.
You can make sacrifices for that business. When the other parts remain suffering.
And sometimes you find somebody who is so passionate about their children, their home, their husband. My husband this, my husband that. They're at the workplace, they're having a corporate meeting. They're like, you know,
there's someone all the time.
My husband has not eaten. You see,
so they're called my husband.
My husband. Even at the workplaces, they're called my husband, my children this or my child that. So in trying to have this balance, so that you do not feel like we have said it is something that is impossible. In trying to have the balance, what do you do? What do you think you can put in place to ensure that not necessarily perfection, but at least there is a balance so that one does not suffer? Start with you, Jessica.
For me, I'll give a good example, like Daniel. Daniel, he was full of excellence in the Bible. And I really like to emphasize more on communication. That the way you deliver your communication is the way things will work out very well. So in terms of if you're at work and you have targets and you see that you're going to miss to reach your target, communicate so that when they give the final report, you know, they'll be like having a very clear communication about it. And also in church, probably maybe you're supposed to lead the church in praising God, and probably maybe that time your child is sick. You need also to communicate that, so that they will always have an expectation when you know, this is how she handles when things are not met. So there is that balance.
That's correct. Proper communication is very key, and never fear communicating. Never fear telling somebody, I will not be able to make it because of this and this. So that you strike that balance. From what I'm also learning, something is coming to my mind that it's also important to plan properly. Ensure that you plan properly. Between this time and this time, I should dedicate it to this. Between this time and this time, I should be able to dedicate it to this. And as we've also been talking about grace, but where the Lord sends, He provides grace. There will be grace for that. Sister Pamoja.
And also, then the Bible also talks about being the head. So we should just refuse to be tail. Why must you, as a Christian, you're the one causing pulling people behind at work? It should not be so. We just refuse to be mediocre. The Lord provides the spirit of excellence. So that yes, you may not be passionate about it. Put work, put effort into it, so that you don't deliver something that is substandard. Because people obtain favor when their work is good. Daniel obtained favor with the king because of what he was doing, his work. He was diligent at his work. So there are some things we just refuse. Me as a Christian, I cannot be the one on bad books. Why? I cannot be the one delaying people. When targets are set, I should not be the last person to submit. Even in church, why must it be you that is not ministering well? If you have been called there, why must it be you? Then unless you are in the wrong place. Or you are in the wrong job. So it should not be. As Christians, we have that spirit of excellence in everything that you do. In your home, it should not be pathetic because you are passionate about work. Whatever is not right, put work there. Put more effort there so that you make it right.
Wow, prioritizing, putting work, because we have a spirit of excellence. We are not mediocre. So in everything that you do, ensure that you are excelling in it. I have a last question I'm going to ask. All of us are career women and we work. So how do you ensure that you invite God into your work life? How do you ensure that you invite God into your work life? You can go.
I'll go with a good example. At work, I normally, when we have services, whereby we have called a pastor, or probably maybe we're having a birthday celebration for the staff, I normally take the lead to pray. And also, in terms of me delivering my services, I do it like Daniel in the Bible. I over deliver. Like for me, I'm being expected to do skills of a human resource assistant, but I'll do the graphic design. I'll do marketing, so that when they see me, we glow at work. And then if I get that question, how do you do it? All glory I give it to God. So that is how I do it. For me, it is to over deliver. Then if I get the question, how are you managing? How can you afford this? All the glory, yes, I give it to God. So that is how, in a simple way, I do it.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I can also add and say, I represent God at my workplace, so that when I'm there, I am an ambassador.
Wow.
So that my colleagues are aware that, this one is born again. So they know. They know what to tell you, how to talk to you. I just make it clear that I'm born again, and I'm representing Christ here. So you will realize that when they need somebody to pray, they will tell you, that one is so and so sector. When they need advice, spiritual advice, they will come to you. So that is how I involve God in my workplace, by being His representative in my work.
An ambassador of Christ. Wow. As you were guys were talking, I something has come to my mind, and there was a time that the organization I work for was retrenching, was laying off and making other people redundant. And I was like, I would tell people like one day at a time, and people would be like, why are you so, why are you not worried? Why are you so composed? And I come to work like I would be the one motivating people. Including, I remember my boss would call me, Celine, what is the verse for today? And I would share with him a verse, and he would be like, wow, thank you so much for that one. And you remember, he's in Nairobi, I'm in Kisumu, and he would still call me for the verse of today, and I would share. Because it is evident. There is another colleague of mine who would call me and Yambate, Celine, how? What do we do? What is it for today? And I would tell her that the Bible says that see a man diligent in his work. He shall not stand before mean men. So this is not the end of it. So if you're diligent in your work, you can never stand before mean men. And the job is not your provider. It is your understanding that your provision does not come from the job, but it comes from God, who is the enabler. He is able to open a door when one closes. So living in fear at your workplace makes you, it actually lowers you.
It's like you're worshiping.
It's like you're worshiping the job. It lowers the power of God. It lowers the power of God. Even at our workplaces, we should be able to make the God that we serve more powerful. Let people know that there is a God that you carry that is not dependent on that job. And that does not invite arrogance. At the workplace. You still have to walk right with God. That does not invite bad character. That does not make you come to work late because you are in church serving. You should be able to have a balance of that. That does. The Bible says, see a man diligent. Diligence in all ramifications, in all areas. You should be able to be diligent. Remember, you have to be able to respect and honor the ethics and the codes of that organization. But what we are trying to say, where is your faith? Is your faith in the job? Such that when you lose it, you feel like finished. This is the end of my life. So you should be able to do that, to ensure that your God is made manifest, even at the workplace, the way you carry out yourself. People are able to run to you because you're a solution provider. You carry the solution. God is the solution. People should be able to come to you and ask, how do you do it? How do you manage to get promotion after another? You should be able to provide a solution to somebody that is seeking, and they should be able to see your God manifesting even at the workplace. So I think that will be it for us today. I just want us to give a parting shot to our viewers. Somebody is outside there struggling with having a balance. They're in a compromising situation where they have to meet their targets. But then you say in this industry, if you have to meet your target, you have to sleep around. So quarter in, quarter out, they've not been meeting their targets because they are not sleeping around. There is that person that has to put food on the table by stealing from their employer. How do you speak to that person? I just want to give us a chance, 1 minute, so that we can speak to that person. We'll start with Deepa.
Okay. To that person watching me, the circumstances surrounding you are not favorable. One thing that we have learned from this discussion is that you have to learn that God is your provider. Even that job was provided by God. So when we look at the life of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they refused to compromise. And we see God standing with them, God being the fourth man in the fire. Meaning it is true that God can stand with you. God wants you not to get confused. It is either you're with him or you're not with God. Yeah, so make your choice right. And when you stand with God, the Bible says you will never be put to shame.
Yes.
You will never be put to shame. So as you choose to trust, to say that me and myself and I, we will live for God, and we will choose to do the right thing. It may look like it is delaying, it may look like you're frustrated, but God shall give you victory.
Yes.
If you continue.
Thank you.
My parting shot to our viewers, this is just an encouragement that never ever compromise because of opportunities. Because opportunities come and go. Do not compromise, especially for the ladies and also for the men. Do not bribe, but always depend on God. And even in your season of not having a job, once you give that battle to God, God never loses.
Wow.
Never loses.
Never loses.
Yeah. So have faith, and also do not compromise, because you know, if you compromise by giving sexual favors, by giving bribe, the person who has received that thing, they can change their mind. But if you get a job with the hand of God, you will never lose that job.
You will sustain it.
Yes. And if you lose that job, God is going to provide, because you trust him better. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for staying around, and see you next time in the next episode.
Thank you.
This is Kingdom Conversation, a place where we talk about God. This is a place we encourage you. We give you real life stories. We do not present perfection to you, but we take you through the journey of becoming, the journey of finding your purpose.
God has called us in different areas of life. We will be looking at how do we make it work so that we are not burnt out.
In our conversation, we are going to emphasize on those people who are meant to become and also to serve. Yeah.